The Fortuner has always been mean and muscular looking, but the 2012 Fortuner looks like it visited a parlor, gelled its hair and trimmed its moustache. The front of the Fortuner is just a wee bit more gentlemanly with refreshed headlamps, all chrome grille and a wider hood scoop. From the side, the familiar Fortuner stance remains unchanged, but at the back, the clear lens tail lamps look a little out of place on an otherwise clean and crisp design. The Fortuner we are driving is the top-end 4-wheel drive variant, priced at 20.99 lakh rupees ex-showroom Delhi. This burly SUV now boasts of few more features, which improves its standing when it comes to value for money. The Fortuner continues to be powered by the tried and tested 3-litre 169 bhp diesel engine that puts out 343 Nm of torque. This is mated to a 5-speed manual transmission that's precise, but the gear shift is fairly long and some transmission vibrations can be felt. On smooth roads, the Fortuner can cruise at a relaxed pace, although on fast turns, some body roll is evident, but well controlled. But take the Fortuner off-road and the full-time 4-wheel drive really shows you what this vehicle is capable of. Normal sandy trails are disposed of with ease without having to shift out of the default 4H mode. For steep sandy climbs, the low-ratio mode makes light work of the terrain. The huge 221mm of ground clearance also ensures that the Fortuner just crawls over most obstacles. Let's take a look at the features that have been added to the Fortuner. Standard features such as automatic climate control and separate rear AC control remain. The interiors get beige leather upholstery and darker wood inserts. The music system is a touchscreen DVD-based system with an integrated reverse camera. It is also Bluetooth enabled with dedicated call answer and hang-up buttons on the steering wheel. Most importantly, the 4-wheel drive Fortuner now gets an electronic stability program that can be enabled or disabled by a switch on the dash. Power mirrors and power washer for the headlamps are also standard. The 2012 Fortuner comes with power adjustable driver's seat, both for height as well as fore and aft adjustment and a recline function. Finding the perfect driving position is pretty easy because you also have tilt steering and the seats kind of hug you, they're kind of comfortable. In the rear seat, seating is again pretty comfortable in the Fortuner as you have plenty of leg room, but under thigh support will be a bit of a problem for taller passengers because the floor is pretty high. The third row on the Fortuner is a little cramped and best suited only for short journeys. But you do have a lot of comforts over here. You have, for instance, cup holders on either side, as well as independent AC vents for the last row passengers as well. One thing good about the Fortuner is even with all 3 rows of seats in place, you still have adequate boot space for a couple of bags or some off-road equipment. The Fortuner's multi-information display showed we were getting a mileage of 10.5 km per litre overall, despite about 35 km of off-road use in a 140 km test drive. No turbo lag, a punchy diesel engine, menacing looks, huge ground clearance and ample interior space. Now that's a combination that can't be argued with. It's no wonder the Toyota Fortuner is the most popular SUV in its segment. If you're looking for a vehicle that can travel across the country on tarmac, as well as tear through rough roads to reach a remote hamlet, all in plush comfort, the Fortuner is a no-brainer, really.